Let's bring in Memphis resident Amanda Kiefer, who is also a victim of an illegal migrant attack in San Francisco. Amanda, thank you so much for joining us. So how do you feel about this? How do you feel about this crime crackdown that President Trump is implementing in your city?
It's the best news I've heard all week.
Tell us why.
We need it here.
You think you need it?
Crime is out of control in Memphis. I work for a big multinational corporation that has an office building down near the airport, and it's not a safe area. Incidents have happened at our building. And when we were going back into the office, they had a Navy SEAL come out and do a personal safety course. And as that's going on, there's a shooting happening on the overpass less than a quarter mile away. There's been murders nearby. It's, no matter how far out in the suburbs you live, it still makes its way everywhere. We have a liberal DA that is Steve Mulroy that is not concerned with keeping career criminals that are a threat to the community off the streets. And everybody just wants a place to raise their children safely.
Oh my gosh, Amanda, what you just described is like you were getting prepared for battle. To go to work by a Navy SEAL like it's a war zone. But the mayor of Memphis, Paul Young, he says that he's against this. He says that crime is already falling without federal intervention. What's your response to him?
Manipulating crime statistics or changing, recategorizing the types of crimes and making that data look better. I don't think anybody's fooled by that. We know that crime is up. We know it's terrible here. There's shootings on the expressways. There's, fathers and sons getting shot in traffic. It makes its way everywhere, even out in the suburbs. We've had things happen that shouldn't happen in our communities that are, considered safe. And it happens all the time. If you watch the local news, all there are murders and robberies and just terrible things happening to the residents of this area.
Amanda, if this task force is successful, what are you looking forward to the most?
Just being able to go downtown and enjoy all the amazing restaurants that we have that my friends and I are too scared to go down and enjoy because we fear for our safety. We have great chefs that have amazing places to go eat, and, fear keeps us from going and enjoying them. And there's something wrong with that. We live in a metropolitan area that's why you want to live near those places, because of all the things to go and enjoy. And if your fear of being robbed or murdered is, keeping you from doing that, there should be something done about that.
Yeah, from your lips to President Trump's ears, that's exactly what he's talking about in Washington, D.C., and people being able to go out to restaurants again when they would usually just go home after work. So there's an economic element to this story as well, and we hope that, Amanda, you feel safe in a historic and once great city that you live in so that you can enjoy it with your friends and family in a safe way. That's what it's all about. Amanda Kiefer, thank you so much for joining us and speaking out. We appreciate it.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.